It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show. Man, these niggas don't know what the fuck I got going on, bro. Plotting on the mill, I give them something to feel, yeah. My foundation is strong enough, I could build her. Groundbreaking the promise to keep it real, nigga. Everything that I want, I'm bound to fulfill. Niggas want you to do the work for 'em. Nigga, I know the calm. Want you to bring the application and fill out the form. Want you to fill the expectations, then eat out your palm. But dog, I'm grinding everything I got. I had the squad fighting for fresh air. Walking home, fucking up fresh pairs. Toothbrush in my pocket is kept there. Doing miles, rain, sleet, or snow, I'ma get there. But all you seem to think about is rocking some neckwear. Nigga, fuck it, I can kick the bucket. If you like it, I love it. I'm in this fight for abundance, feel like my time is coming. It's kinda funny how attention start to change. Good intentions pave the road to hell, at least they know my name, right? Industry figures sending cease and desist. 20 years of rapping and niggas didn't know I exist. Shit is a distraction, my passion, know I gotta persist. Throw me a lob of assist, a nigga won't stop till I'm rich, motherfucker. Plotting on the mill, I give them something to feel, yeah. My foundation is strong enough, I could build her. Groundbreaking the promise to keep it real, nigga. Everything that I want, I'm bound to fulfill. Ayy, plotting on the mill, I give them something to feel, yeah. My foundation is strong enough, I could build her. Groundbreaking the promise to keep it real, nigga. Everything that I want, I'm bound to fulfill. Ayy. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody is doing well out there on this Saturday afternoon. That intro that I just played for y'all is a song called Plotting on a Mill. I've played it before on my intros before, but I played it specifically today because the producer of that track, Cuddy Fresh, is actually now entangled into this Timbaland AI copyright issue, stealing music bullshit that's going on. So I had to go ahead and play that record. Now, the thing about Cuddy Fresh is he's a producer that's been out here for a very long time, okay? From my early days of being online, making music, releasing music, Cuddy Fresh has been here the entire time. He's produced for people in the industry. He has a crazy catalog of beats for sale online. He's been out here. He's dropped instrumental albums, all types of things. You know what I'm saying? Like independent entrepreneur, producer down to the motherfucking follicles. He'll say, you know what I mean? If you need drum sounds, you could buy Cuddy Fresh motherfucking packs to get your production tighter. You know what I'm saying? A super vet. I remember early on when I didn't even have money for beats and I came across Cuddy Fresh beat tapes on Bandcamp and I sent him an email and I said, bro, I rapped on your beat. I don't have no money to buy it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making no money off of it neither. I'm not selling this shit. It's just on SoundCloud. Like, is you cool with me putting that? He said, bro, just put it out, man. As long as you ain't profiting from it, we good. Money. Like, genuine dude. But now, as Timbaland has been under fire for his whole so-called AI label that he claimed he was launching, you know, all this rage bait stuff he's been doing. He's been putting out promos of the AI label thing that he's coming together with, or I'll just say AI platform that he's coming out with. He's antagonizing actual independent artists, basically saying y'all niggas is trash. If y'all wasn't so trash, y'all wouldn't have to worry about the AI and all this different type of shit, right? People were wondering if he was actually training his AI off of other creators without their consent. Some people even speculated on whether or not he was actually doing those TikTok lives and Instagram lives and YouTube lives that he's been doing for the past year or so, wondering like, yo, are you using these independent creators' music to train your AI without their consent? Like, he comes out and he says, no, I'm not doing that. But he's given us no good faith in what it is that he's doing. Okay. So as all of this is going on, a video gets resurfaced of a track from Cuddy Fresh, because Cuddy Fresh gets on social media and he shows his cook-ups pretty much daily when he makes new beats. Like, that's his promotion tactic. And he's super consistent. And his beats are fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? You could put his beats next to anybody you like in the industry, and his beats hold up, if not better. So they have a video of Timbaland taking Cuddy Fresh track online and I guess mashing it up with somebody else's vocals, and Timbaland calls it a remix. But I don't know if it was explicitly detailed as such when it came out. All right. So I'm going to pull up this video, and shout out to my guy Curtis King, because he's the person who I saw unearth this. So I'm going to play his video getting into it, and then we'll kind of go from there, because there's more on the table. This nigga Tim done got his ass dissed today. Independent rapper by the name of RIAN WYLD just dissed his motherfucking ass today, but we're going to get there. So here we have the homie Curtis King. He says, Timbaland and Suno have some explaining to do. Suno was allegedly caught stealing K Fresh's music, beat, and producer tag in an AI-generated beat prompted by Timbaland. Now, I don't even believe that he used Suno to extract this. I think he used some other AI stem extraction platform to separate the sample that Cuddy made, and then he put his own drums under it. But I'm gonna go ahead and let the homie present this.
Shout out to this producer here. I've seen him on my timeline many a times. He has an extensive catalog. He posts his music all the time. I want you to listen to not only this beat, but I want you to listen for his producer tag. You'll hear it in a second. Listen to this for a second. You heard that? Pay attention to that.
Y'all heard it on the intro too.
This beat is hard. Shout out to K Fresh. This is a beat that says in the title, Timbaland makes a beat with Suno AI. Now, this video was posted some months ago. Listen to this beat for me, and you let me know what you hear. Not only are those elements of the sound of the beat that you just heard, in my opinion,
ain't no opinion,
but you also hear the man's tag. Oh. What are we doing here? That's that man's fucking beat with his beat tag. This was the main concern that folks had when they saw this announcement. You're not going to use my music, right? There's no chance that my music went into the learning of that. Most of the people who are critical of you and your usage of AI are asking one question.
Yo, are you training AI off of our music?
I can't train. I don't own the company to do the training data. I am a partner of Suno's.
Controversial AI.
This nigga said, I don't own the company to do the training. I am a partner of Suno. Nigga, you ain't got to own the motherfucker. You just came out and said you are a partner. What do you think the use case of a partner of a multi-platinum producer who's on fucking live advocating for this shit daily is? You're out here trying to show people the capabilities of what they can accomplish with AI music. You're the same person who came out here and said that AI music is the only thing that's actually containing of soul right now. You said that there's no attention grabbing music and AI has the capability to do so. That is the whole point of you being a partner with Suno. Otherwise, why would they pay you to become a partner? Because you're Timbaland. You have a 30-year career of iconic production, legendary production, Grammy-winning production. And they're using you as the face to try to get people to convert over to you utilizing their platform. You know this better than anybody. Not to mention that you've been creatively bankrupt for many years. You've been trying to figure out your direction ever since the industry moved over to trap beats. you've become just another guy. Jay-Z don't release enough albums for you to still be relevant, because typically that's where you shine the most, is when Hov got a new album coming, but he ain't been out, and the last album he did was only with No ID, so you couldn't even get one of them bitches. But come on, man, don't play stupid. Don't play stupid, man. And the crazy thing is, I've come across some smaller creators, beat makers, and music creators who actually feel like this is a good thing, or say, oh, y'all are only afraid of AI. Nobody's afraid of shit. But y'all are only afraid of AI, because the technology is evolving faster than you can as an artist, and it can duplicate things faster. It ain't about that, bro. It's about, why are you using people's shit if they not signed up for you to use their shit to train your algorithm? It's not about fear. It's about consent, and it's about being able to pursue that legally if that gets found out. You know what I'm saying? But I've noticed that there's some people out there who haven't had their chance yet, who haven't done anything significant in the music space. So their worldview is swayed, because it's like, oh, only the rich and famous people have anything to worry about. Everybody else that's tripping, y'all just tripping. No, nigga. No. You're looking at somebody who's created music and released music commercially through Universal Music Publishing, through Sony Music Publishing, through Red Bull Sound Supply, which is a catalog. And these companies have massive catalogs with thousands, some even containing millions of songs. Right? And yes, if somebody puts my shit into Suno, training off of J Nolan lyrics, bars, voice, cadence, creativity that I've taken my entire life to learn how to do, and then they can put it into a system and render something out of that motherfucker in 2 minutes. Yeah, I have a problem with that. And if you were ever at risk of your music being placed in the same predicament, you would have a problem with it too. But nobody gives a fuck about your music. So you feel like, oh, y'all just scared. No, nigga, it ain't about fear. It's about protection. It's about IP. And if you don't want to protect your IP, then go suck Timbaland's dick and let him put your shit in the AI. I'm sure he wouldn't even like your shit, because it's probably whack. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we'll keep going. So Timbaland catches wind of all of this stuff going on, and he comes out and issues a response. You know what I'm saying? And Curtis was just about to get into the lawsuits that have gone against Suno, which is the company he's partnered with, and Udio, which is another big AI company that's been under a lot of scrutiny. And this is a very big issue. So here is Timbaland and his flunky responding to the criticism of stealing Cuddy Fresh's beat.
Chat is bringing up somebody in the beat. Somebody's bringing up something in the chat about a beat. Somebody named K Fresh Beats.
It look like Tiffany Red in there too. She's always advocating for artists and songwriters' rights too. So I'm glad that she was a part of that conversation.
Which is dope. He's super dope.
Let's pull it up, because we was doing this is our first time hearing about it. This whole thing is about transparency. And we looked up the post, and I had to show it to Tim chat just to let him know what it was. But you had mixed his sample with another artist vocalist. It was 2 posts that you saw on Instagram, and you merged them into one.
Yeah, it was like doing a remake. The same way
it was an edit.
It was an edit. The same way we took Krishan Rock.
Yeah, the same thing with
Krishan Rock, showing the power of a tool and how powerful it is, how it can flip songs and do remixes. Now hold on, check this out.
Talk about
that same post. If he's listening, guess who called for that beat? Ghostface Killer, because of that post.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to call him today and say, yo, man, you need to send that beat to Ghostface. What? I don't get enough of that. But that post said, yo, God, Can you send me that beat? That ain't.
So now Timbaland's response is, I made a remix out of your beat, bro. You know what I'm saying? I made a remix. It's just a remix. I was just inspired. Why are you sitting on your computer going through online creators who don't have the resources that you have and remixing they shit? Why are you tinkering with independent creators shit? You know what I'm saying? And making new beats out of it. And then you say, well, Ghostface Killer hit me up and said, well, let me get that beat. He said, that ain't my beat. I'm going to call him today and tell him to send me the beat. Well, when was you planning on hitting that man to send on the beat? Because if this controversial shit never blew up, when was you going to get in contact with Cuddy Fresh? I'm quite sure Cuddy Fresh ain't heard from you. Because as a matter of fact, Curtis King and Cuddy Fresh are having a conversation about that shit today. They probably live as I speak about this shit because I seen they already had it scheduled. So don't come around here talking about some, oh, Ghostface want the beat now. Because if that was really your intention, instead of flipping a nigga beat, why not help producers actually get their music to the artist? Ain't that what Beat Club was supposed to be? But Beat Club has been universally deemed as a scam. A lot of artists, a lot of songwriters, a lot of producers signed up for Beat Club, had to pay $500 to sign up for Beat Club, and there wasn't no motherfucking opportunities in that bitch for them to be a part of. What happened with Beat Club? You ain't talking about that shit no more. Now you're sitting on TikTok, IG Live 3-4 days out the motherfucking week and got independent creators paying your ass $50 here, $20 here, $100 here to skip the line to get their music reviewed by Timbaland, Tiggy Timbo, in hopes of getting on your motherfucking weak ass album. Fuck your album, nigga. Fuck your return to music, nigga. Fuck that shock therapy shit or whatever the fuck that shit called, man. You donezo out this bitch, man. And it's sad because you actively ruined your own legacy. You could have wrote this bitch out. You could have been the nigga that really helped folks get to the next level, and you would have secured the rest of your career off of being immortalized by the creators that come up under you. Let's not forget, Danger, didn't he leave your ass for a minute too because you was taking credit for all that motherfucker's beats? Danger Hands was in the studio cooking up all the shit that you couldn't. But then when the songs came out, it said produced by Timbaland. Didn't y'all fall out for a minute over that shit? You can't play with people that actually been watching this shit for years. Now it makes me really start questioning the songs like Indian Flute and all that other shit you did back in the G when you went through that whole Middle Eastern phase when you Big Pimpin'. Wasn't Big Pimpin' a controversial beat where you got your ass sued for not clearing that sample of that Indian Middle Eastern shit? Niggas gave your ass passes back then off that shit. Now we see that's who you always been. It's just clearer in the light because we not blinded by hit records. You ain't got many hit records right now, so now we see who this man really is. Timbo, are you back on that shit? Get off that shit, man. So then he posts, look like in the story, talking about something, my last time posting about this one. So then they show the terms and conditions of, using Suno. And it says, upload audio. I certify that I own or exclusively control all rights in any content I will upload using this Suno feature. I understand that I am not allowed to upload content if I do not own or exclusively control the rights to it, and that if I do so in spite of this prohibition, I will, among other problems, be breaching a contract with Suno, and I may be subject to various other forms of legal liability as well. By clicking this box, I acknowledge and agree to the foregoing. So this is him trying to say, ain't no way I'm doing I wouldn't risk doing anything wrong by uploading your music. But if all you got to do is just click the terms and then upload whatever the fuck you want, that's not keeping you in check, nigga. Bruh, this shit gets even motherfucking worse. I had no idea. But now the full video of Timbaland actually extracting this shit is out there. And not only did he do it to Cuddy Fresh's beat, but he also did it to a rapper's vocals.
See, Red, what's poppin'? So let me introduce you to Baby Timbo. Suno, better known as Baby Timbo, right? So remember this right here.
I don't write verses for fun. We've been out working for crumbs. Till the seeds we plant and pay my fees on the first of the month.
I feel like the rap was so powerful, right? So I came up with this, I put it in Baby Suno, and I kind of prompted it a certain way. You don't really see all that. It's for me, for my eyes only. But check it out.
I don't write verses for fun. We've been out working for crumbs. Till the seeds we plant ain't and pay my fees on my first of the month.
This nigga took both of their shit. I didn't even know this. So he took her vocals and threw it in the AI shit and created a whole new vocal around her verse. And then he put the motherfucking beat from Cuddy Fresh in there, let it extract his sample, and then his AI actually took his sample and built new sounds out of it. You can't make this shit up. This nigga literally coming out here saying, I can't throw nothing in there to train it. But nigga, you clearly are showing us that you did. And the woman rapping, that's Cred 13. She's gone viral a bunch of times for rapping in her nurse get up, you know what I'm saying? Cause she works in the medical field by day, but then she also gets these bars off, you know, in her spare time. So I gotta give her credit too, you know what I'm saying? Because this nigga's playing, this shit is fucking ridiculous. You being called out, brother. And it's your fault. It's your motherfucking fault. So let's get to Miss RIAN WYLD, who had an encounter with Timbaland recently as well on TikTok, because she called him out for his bullshit as well. And he decided to jump in her comments, and she decided to drop a diss record on his ass. So on Ryan's Instagram page, she says, want to hear a funny story? Swipe to the end for a surprise. Oh, and say what's up to Timbaland for me, y'all. Comments produced by Shah the Goddess. So she posts a photo of herself, but then in the slides, she goes and shows us what happened. Okay, now this is her posting proof of Timbaland saying that AI has more pure soul than new artists, right? This was posted March 27th of this year. She posts a video saying, what the hell? To where Timbaland says, hell nah, I'm Timbaland. Don't forget who I am. So she posts a video in response to him because he's basically trying to use his name like, I'm still Timbaland, baby. Don't forget what I do. Shit, boy. You gonna make us all forget what you did with this bullshit. So she criticized him, and he ain't like that shit very much. She also posts further quotes that Timbaland has put out in recent months. He says, "You could feel the pressure of the dividedness, and I hate that. This whole election divided us." So now he's blaming the condition of music on the election of Trump. To say something producer said, "What I mean by that is it divided the music. The music sounds bland, it sounds boring, it lacks excitement. While we frequently discuss AI, I believe it's the only entity that embodies a genuine soul right now. It allows for the expression of true feelings, resulting in it coming out beautiful." That is a quote from Timbaland. Here is a video of Timbaland linking up with Pinky Doll. If you don't know who Pinky Doll is, she's a personality from TikTok. Remember, she was doing all of the ice cream, I'm gonna ride it like a cowboy. You know what I'm saying? She was doing the fucking I forgot what they called that bullshit she was doing, but she racked up hella bread on TikTok, doing that shit daily. She ended up getting a TV show on VH1 talking about, she tried to become a rapper. She's totally whack. In some kind of way, we get Timbaland on the TV show talking about how he wants to work with her.
Well, I'm here for you. Whatever you need from me, I'm down. I didn't know that. I was just admiring your work. Well, I'm here for you. Whatever you need from me, I'm down.
I was just admiring you and your work. Well, I'm here for you. Whatever you need from me, I'm down. He talks about music having no genuine soul. Then he turns around and links with a so-called artist who has no genuine soul because she blew up off of TikTok for doing emotes. So then she harkens back to more of this interview. He blamed the bland music scene on the increased division in the United States and says that the soulless tunes reflect society. She then proceeds to post an old photo of Timbaland and Trump. I think this is a pretty old photo because this is about two bodies and two sets of teeth ago. But nonetheless, this is them in a photo. And then she proceeds to show all of these comments of Timbaland jumping on her. You know what I'm saying? So one, he's laughing. Another one, he says, "How? What did I do?" Another one, he comes back. And this is over the course of a few days. As you can see, 4 days ago, then he comes back 2 days ago, and he comes back again. So he's been spending days in her comments. One laughing, one says, "How? What did I do?" Another one says, "Baby girl, work your craft, please. Your music is not there. Y'all need to check with Wonder Girl." So here he starts insulting her actual music and basically saying, "Don't come for me because you're trash." He comes back. "Hell nah, I'm Timbaland. Don't forget who I am." She responds to him, says, "Going out bad." Okay? So he then gets all up in her comments and damn, that was crazy how he shitted on her music. But she finna shit on this nigga for the one time. So she, I guess she's posting a text here. Somebody says, "Bet it's up for this nigga." This is her. And then she's got the song, which I'm about to pull up. So we about to run this exclusive of Miss RIAN WYLD responding to Timbaland via music. All right. We've seen a lot of diss tracks come out in the past year. Seen a lot of diss tracks come out in the past few weeks. Now we got one aimed at Timbaland. "Don't give me your opinion of my music. I never asked it. Old washed up niggas is not my demographic. Holy shit." Okay, that's RIAN WYLD with comments, responding back to Timbaland after he crashed out in her comments. That beat hard as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. Shot of goddess. Hey, holla at your boy. Let's work. RIAN WYLD. Open invitation. Come on inside the industry. Talk more about your experience, in the industry overall and this situation with Timbaland as well. But yeah, man, this shit is sad. It's sad to see homie go out this way. This is the dude that created all them hits with Missy, created all them hits with Aaliyah, Created all them hits with motherfucking Magoo, Swing Mob. It's the same man that made all them hits with Hove, made all them hits with Timbaland. It's too many names to even motherfucking go through. 2025, you sitting on TikTok, got niggas paying you a 20 ball, 50 ball, 100 ball for you to play 10 seconds of their song and say, no, that's not it. Like, you supposed to be a multi-millionaire. What is $20 and $50 really doing for you? And most of the people that get their music played, you have to skip the line. You know what I'm saying? Because it basically incentivizes, if you want to get your stuff heard, you're gonna skip the line. Otherwise, you're gonna be stuck in the pack of the free group, never getting your shit played. And I understand you want to be compensated for your time and all that bullshit, but this is something you signed up to do. You're not doing this out of the kindness of your heart. You're doing this to find artists to work with, allegedly. Crazy, man. You gotta hold the L, bro. And you're not holding your L gracefully. You're not even accepting the L. You just had Young Guru, somebody you've made and created music with, who considers himself your friend, pleading with you about this shit for hours. I thought the shit would have been, died down. Next thing I know, we get over the goddamn conversation with that. Now we hearing Timbaland stealing niggas' beats, making unauthorized remixes of independent producers' beats. Boy, get the fuck out of here. You crashing out in homegirl comments. I can only imagine who else comments your ass was in. Just because she called you on your bullshit. Baby girl, focus on your craft. Your music is just not it. Clearly yours ain't either. If you out here stealing other niggas' shit, that's the bottom of the barrel. And once again, big shout out to Cuddy Fresh, man. Super talented. Once again, I think he's talking to Curtis King as we speak. Go check that out. Go get more up to speed with him and his creativity, everything he has going on. J Nolan certified, you know what I'm saying? He gave me clearance to rap on his shit when I didn't have a fucking pot to piss in. And he was like, bro, long as you ain't selling it, you good. And he fucked with the songs, you know what I'm saying? So I repaid him by buying a beat from him for the Plotting on a Meal record. You know what I'm saying? Which, if y'all want it, I'll drop it soon. You know what I mean? Let me know what y'all think of all this, though, down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. If you haven't already, feel free to vote for your boy in the Global Citizen Contest to get on stage and perform at the Global Citizen Festival in New York. I am now in the top 15. In 5 days, we will be dwindling down to the top 10. All right? I'm going to catch y'all a little bit later. Much love and respect, y'all. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.